Psychedelics often bring to mind images of the acid trips of the 60s or those rave parties of the 80s and 90s.
They've long been criminalized, but in recent years, there's been a push to study them to treat mental health disorders.
Our senior health correspondent Monica Robbins explains the advances made in using this type of drug right here in Northeast Ohio.
4 words you never thought you'd hear: Cleveland Clinic LSD Research. But it's happening. The clinic is recruiting patients to see whether the psychedelic LSD can help those suffering from generalized anxiety.
Eventually, if the results are positive, the company would seek FDA approval for LSD as a medication.
The clinic is working with MindMed, a company experienced in researching the therapeutic effects of psychedelics. Anxiety disorder can be debilitating for some, causing both mental and physical symptoms, from excessive worrying to heart palpitations. While medications are available, they don't work for everyone. That's who this trial is looking for, but some will not qualify.
People who've been diagnosed with psychotic disorders, such as schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder, which can sometimes cause mania or psychosis. There's a danger there that psychedelics can exacerbate psychosis or bring about mania or psychosis in those people.
But Cleveland Clinic isn't the only place in Ohio researching psychedelics. Last year, Ohio State University opened the Center for Psychedelic Drug Research and Education in the center of its medical campus. It will not only study these substances, it will also train therapists how to use them. Dr. Alan Davis got involved in this research because he comes from a family of military veterans and understands the challenges they face. His team is now recruiting veterans to see if a psilocybin found in magic mushrooms can help veterans battling PTSD.
Even though it's less prevalent, it is something that our current treatments, there's a lot of people who don't tolerate the treatments well. The treatments are not acceptable.
Both research programs require a huge time commitment. An LSD treatment can last more than 12 hours, psilocybin at least 8 hours.
This is a package of treatment that involves substantial screening, psychological and medical oversight, as well as having to have the trained professionals with people the whole duration of that process.
While it appears the FDA may approve psychedelic treatments for mental health disorders in the next few years, the treatment will likely be limited to those who are medication resistant and may take time for insurance to cover.
But it will still be very expensive, and especially at first, it'll be difficult to train the workforce.
But as research expands, and if it continues to be promising, these mind-altering substances may be able to fix problems in just a few doses, compared to years of pills.
You know, in the case of SSRIs, maybe a lifetime of daily doses compared to 2 doses and, a couple of months of therapy wrapped around it.
And once again, that was Monica Robbins reporting. Both the Cleveland Clinic and Ohio State programs are currently recruiting patients for their trials.
The criteria and contact information for the program is on WKYC.com.